Start. There we go.
It says it's live.
Woohoo!
My hair dry while we do this. Very exciting stuff.
Let me see. All right. Well, if anyone's watching on the playback, hi. Welcome to our second escape room.
Maybe Steph is watching on the playback like she did last time.
Yes. Or Steph, if you're watching on the playback.
We love you.
Wow. So I have 2 new people and a veteran to help out. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
I'll go first. I'm Bree. I'm the veteran. My channel is in Love and Words. I read romance, and I love the Game Master.
I'm Robin. I'm new. I work paperbacks and planners. I also love the Game Master.
I'm Heather from Hia Booktubes. I'm new, but I'm the patron of this channel, the one that's trying to get you content. So that's all I got for you, really.
Hi, Stacy.
Hey. All right. So for those of you who have not played, I guess we'll start off with, thanks, Lynn. It's a wig. I was just like, all of my people are blonde, so I want to be blonde. But I love my dark hair far too much to dye it blonde.
That's amazing.
I did that once in college, and I was like, man, I hate the way I look in blonde.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yep. But okay, so the way this works, you will be playing through this virtual escape room. Just tell me to click on things. I will. It'll or I'll give you more information if I can't click on it. And you have to solve puzzles and riddles in order to escape this hypothetical situation. I do not have insurance, so please do not break anything. And
hilarious.
And then before we start, are y'all good with backseat gamers or helpers, or would you rather not have the chat help?
Oh, yeah, no, they can.
Okay.
We'll probably need their help.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to get stuck and embarrassed. They can help us.
The whole chat is like, we've known for 5 minutes and you are still just wandering around this room.
Yeah. Bless my friend David, who helped last time, was like, I don't want to give too many answers, but I really like escape room puzzles. And I was like,
you were good. So helpful.
Shout out, David, if you're just watching the playback because you're at work. You're the best.
Oh, what are we going to do without him?
All right, let me share screen. Stop showing me the share screen tips. I know how to share my screen. She says that she then does something back wrong. Okay. Boom. All right.
Deadly blind date.
Deadly blind date. All right, so introduction. You are in the apartment of a person whom you only know as Alex. Alex didn't strike you as a bad, crazy, maniacal person. But then again, you just kind of swiped right and hoped for the best. After a few hours of getting to know each other, having a few drinks, feeling the chemistry, apparently you felt comfortable enough to go to Alex's apartment for the rest of the evening. Did alcohol play a role in that decision? Who can say? The apartment gives off an unnerving air of transience. It's as if this isn't a true living space. With its plain decor and inhuman tidiness, there isn't a trace of a flaw, a mistake, or even a passion. It might as well be a hotel room. It gives you goosebumps, and with that prickling feeling, you excuse yourself to Alex and head to the bathroom. Bathroom. You enter and examine your surroundings. Well, you found the flaws. The grout between the tiles is caked with grime. To your right is a rusty bath shower with 2 cheap timers sitting on one end. To your left is a stacked washer dryer that appears to be worn from overuse, even though there's still a full basket of dirty clothes in front of it. The toilet looks barely functional, and the cabinets above and below the sink actually have locks on them. Sitting in the sink Like it's been knocked over, you see a small clock. It's a good thing you don't need to use the toilet because you don't see any toilet paper anywhere. There are a few signs as decorations, weird though they may be, a faded mustard floor mat, frayed at the edges, and a potted plant, not like pot plant, with flower bulbs that have not yet opened. Above the full trash can is a movie poster you recognize, Silence of the Lambs. Behind you,
Red flag.
yeah, behind you, you hear a click. You realize the bathroom door is shut, although you never shut it. Pulling does nothing, and on the door you spot a key code panel. A chilling laugh comes from the other side of the door. Soon, says Alex, and you hear his footsteps walk away. Soon? What soon? Shouldn't wait to find out.
Scared.
Lay down and cry.
So Robin will be in the tub, curled up in a fetal position, crying.
So we have to get out of the bathroom, or no?
We have to get out of the
You
bathroom.
might want to get out of the bathroom before he comes back.
Okay, so there is a key code on the door, so we need to figure out what the code is on the door, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so the door is locked. It looks like the key code will open the door.
But we don't know how many digits.
It's 4.
4 digits. Okay, are there any other
Tried 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, but good try.
I feel like the garbage
Zero,
can
zero,
is an obvious place to start.
The garbage can? All right.
Okay, well, obvious to somebody.
All right, in the garbage can, you find 2 notes. The first one, Alex, please remember to water the plant I got you. 104 degrees exactly. The temperature of a good shower. I know keeping things alive isn't your forte, but please make an effort. And then the second note, Alex, sorry, but I don't think I can keep coming over. This is going to sound insane, but honestly, it's like your apartment is out to get me. I've hit every sharp corner, touched every hot surface, tripped on every cable, and don't even get me started on your stupid shower. Yeah, you have to twist the knob in a very specific way to make it work. But how is anyone supposed to remember that clockwise, counterclockwise? It's insane. And even once you get the water going, it's boiling. You know how long it takes for it to cool down? 5 freaking minutes. Not longer. Oh no. And 20 seconds later, it goes freezing. Totally impractical. This probably sounds petty. Maybe it is. But until you make some changes, I am not coming back.
Okay, so we should go to the shower then.
You want to go to the shower?
Yeah, maybe we turn the knob 104 degrees.
I mean, it said 40 degrees
Oh,
Celsius.
40 degrees.
Well, it said 40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though, like the
Okay.
rotations, but you go to the shower. You notice the 2
there's
stand timers. One is labeled 7 minutes and one is labeled 3 minutes. You turn on the shower and sure enough, it is like burning, boiling hot. You avoid it just in time, so you don't get burned.
Mhm.
Steam starts to rise because you know how showers work.
Mhm.
And that's all we got from that, huh?
Yeah.
What's the wine there? Is that supposed
Oh,
to be?
that's for me. I need something to link back to the
Okay.
first one because if I scroll, it automatically goes through every single slide.
Okay.
So
Alright,
that's my reference wine glass. It was teeth last time.
Oh, that's right. Go back to the shower.
Back to the
We
show.
need to wait 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
minutes and then 20 seconds later, it's freezing.
You also hear a creak, and suddenly it's not working anymore. You must not have turned it correctly.
Can we turn it the other way?
Yep, it sounds like it's creaking again. You may have to do some weird clockwise, counterclockwise turning thing.
So we just like can we just like keep turning it and trying it?
I mean, you can. It's just making the pipes rattle in a really ominous way.
Okay. All right. So the numbers we have are 104, 5, 20, 7, and 3.
I love that you're like, I'm just gonna keep track of every single
I'm keeping track of all the numbers because you said
We're clearly here for a reason.
there's
It's hot for 5 minutes and then it cools down in 20 seconds. That's
Yeah.
what it
Yeah,
is?
so it's boiling for 5 minutes. 20 seconds, it's like the perfect temperature, and then it goes to like freezing cold. I don't know who wants to take 20-second showers, but
Yeah.
I guess Alex doesn't see a problem with it.
If we flip over one of the things,
One of the timers?
yeah,
I mean, you flip over the timer and it just
keeps
goes
going.
down. It seems to, they both seem, in your guess, to accurately time 7 minutes and 3 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's nothing else in the shower?
Nope.
Everything's draining okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Fun.
Right.
The other thing she mentioned was the plant, right?
Yeah. And something about watering the plant?
Yeah. So watering the plant, 104 degrees, exactly the temperature of a good shower.
Okay. So can we look at the plant? Like what's going on with the plant?
Yeah, it looks like the plant is like ready to bloom, but man, that soil is bone dry.
Can we move things? Can we like carry the plant to the
You just
tub
can't
and
like
put it in the tub and turn the water on because it's 104 degrees?
Is boiling hot 104 degrees?
No. But it's past we keep turning it on, right?
Well, no, you keep trying to turn it on. It seems to turn on once, but now it's not working. It's just
not working.
Make a round.
How about the sink? Can we Can we water it with the sink?
Yeah, no, the sink's just not working.
What about the toilet? Does the toilet have water?
The toilet does not have any water in it. It's like that toilet is janky. It's a good thing you didn't have to pee because not only is there no toilet paper, there's also no water like in the bowl of the toilet.
Okay, so there's no water anywhere.
Nope.
That we can see.
Can you check the tank of the toilet?
You want to check the tank of the toilet?
Yeah.
Do it.
In the tank of the toilet at the very bottom, you see yet another note. Toilet note. It says exactly what it says there. Here we go. It's missing literally everything that would make the toilet function except for this scrunched up piece of paper. You unwrap it and see written in a frantic scrawl, Alex, okay, you've made your point. My reason for leaving was stupid, but that is no reason to keep my medicine from me. This is serious. I literally need some of those to live, and you're stashing them away in your bathroom. I'll sue you if I have to.
Is she hiding in the cabinet like the dentist was?
These cabinets are not people cabinets this time.
Oh, it's
But this is the handwriting. The handwriting is the exact same as the notes in the trash can. So it seems that Alex's last date / girlfriend, probably it didn't end well.
Right. Seems like he has an obsession with bathrooms and things and people.
Definitely in the pipes. Can we check the sink then? Because that's where I'm assuming the medicine cabinet is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we know all the cabinets are locked, so I bet we have to find.
You check the sink. You see the clock that's just kind of haphazardly thrown in there. You see a little like vanity mirror, and then there is a key lock on the bottom and a combination lock on the top.
Can you try 104 on the top one?
It is not 104. You pull and nothing happens.
That was so neat and tidy. Okay, so why is there a clock on the sink?
What time is on the clock?
It looks like the clock's not working. You turn it around and you see that it was supposed to have a battery in it, but the battery's gone.
But it's not paused at a time?
Nope. It's just like a random time, basically.
Okay. So that doesn't matter.
Is there anything on the mirror, like if we pick it up and like look at the bottom or?
Nope, it just looks like a mirror.
Okay.
And if we leave the shower running, the steam doesn't do anything to the mirror?
Turn it back on, the shower.
Oh yeah, we tried.
You have to, you remember the note saying you have to do like a clockwise, counterclockwise, weird magical trick thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which we apparently can't do. Okay. What about the dirty laundry?
The dirty laundry?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you check the dirty laundry hamper, and in a coat, you see two 50-cent pieces. In a pocket of a pair of jeans, there are 2 1s and a 5, and a receipt that is really faded, but you can see that it says pharmacy and then paid $100. You see that it says change amount, but you can't see what the change amount was.
So what's the total? So he has $8 then total?
He has $8 total, yes.
Okay. So he paid 100 and I'm going to assume got $8 back.
That is an assumption.
Yeah.
Those are all you find inside the clothes hamper besides just dirty clothes. Luckily, there's no blood on the clothes. They're just regular dirty clothes.
Love that for us.
Yeah.
So what did he buy?
It just says receipt to pharmacy, and then it's all kind of like worn away except for paid $100.
Okay. And we checked the pockets of everything, right?
Yes, those are the only things you found were the two 50-cent pieces, the 5, the 2 1s, and the receipt.
Okay. So whatever he bought was $92. Is that what we're assuming?
That is what y'all are assuming, yes.
Okay. 5, 2 1s, 2 quarters. Okay. Go back. What about the washer and dryer? What's going on with that?
All right, the washer and dryer. You look inside the washer and dryer. The washer is empty. The dryer, you see a little bit of lint inside the dryer.
What about
the lint trap didn't catch those pieces.
What about the poster? Or anything with the poster?
It's just a poster.
Okay, so Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, it's just a poster.
So he's a cannibal.
Obviously.
What about under the rug?
Yeah.
Under the rug, you see a number. It's either a 6 or a 9. You can't tell which.
Cool.
Okay. So we have
numbers.
a lot of numbers.
A lot of just random numbers.
Yeah.
All right. Can we figure out some sort of combination with those numbers for the lock? I'm guessing the lock on the cabinet.
Yeah, I think we have to open the cabinets before we get what we need to open the door, probably.
Yeah, I'm assuming we'd have to open the cabinet with some sort of like number combination, and hopefully that will be a key to open the drawer on the sink, and then whatever is under there will help us open the door.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 digits, right? Can you click on the sink again?
One on the sink is only 3.
The sink is 3.
Oh, it's 3. Okay.
Yeah, the sink, the top cabinet is 3 digits, and then the bottom is a keyed padlock. The 4 digits is the door.
The 4 digits is the door. Okay. And it wasn't 104.
Correct.
It wasn't 104. I think that the most obvious other ones to try would be the 7, 3, and 6 from the timers and the rug, or the money, either like each of the bills numerical value, or some other combination of it.
So let's do the first one. Would you say 7, 3, and 6?
Yeah, but we don't know if it's a 6 or a 9. So
Yeah.
You try both 7, 3, and 6, and 7, 3, and 9, and neither of those work.
Does 3, 3, 3 work?
3, 3, 3 does not work.
Okay. I'm just thinking that equals.
And then you try different combinations of 7, 3, 6, 7, 3, 9, and none of them work.
I feel like that whatever was under the rug has to play a decent part.
Yeah. Is it 2, 2, 2? That would be 6.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, does not work.
What about 9, 2, 8?
Nope. Izzy, hello.
Hi, Izzy. Help us. We're stuck in a bathroom.
Yeah.
I think it's actually the dentist. It's stuck with it.
Tinder date's bathroom. The dentist was Mike Steve. This guy's Alex. They're not the same.
Maybe-
Right.
maybe he's
Never
wearing-
give you a false name.
He's wearing Alex's face because he loves Silence.
That's so creepy.
I'm just saying.
Creepy.
Are there any significant numbers with Silence of the Lambs?
No
Or
idea.
on the poster. Here, can we look at the poster?
Hey.
Annie said 666.
Oh yeah.
Devil's number.
666.
No, it's not 666.
Okay.
It is not 222, 333, or 666.
Have you tried 111?
It is also not 111.
What about
Or
55? What about 552?
It is not 552.
What about 252?
It is also not 252.
We're just gonna keep trying numbers.
I'll laugh if y'all just brute force this, honestly.
Thank
What do
you.
you mean?
Because y'all are just like, if I just keep doing 3-digit numbers, eventually one of them has to be
Do
correct.
you know how many combinations there are?
Yeah,
There's
there's
a lot, I bet. We can't just go through all of them.
No, he'd surely be back by then.
All right. Silence of the Lambs. That has to do with something.
Let me know if y'all want me to point you in a direction.
Yeah, give us a hint.
Yeah.
Okay, you missed something with the stackable washer dryer.
Imagine that.
Okay, so tell me.
Yeah, Izzy, there's 3 notes that they found from presumably his ex.
All of which appear to be meaningless when it comes to the code.
Can we?
The money info was there was a receipt for $100 from a pharmacy, and it was 2 50-cent coins, $2 bills, and a $5 bill found in the laundry.
Can we look like underneath the washer dryer, or behind it, or on top of it?
Sure. You look kind of like as you bend down because it's a washer dryer. They're kind of heavy. You don't see anything underneath it or anything. You accidentally bump it, and you can hear like a jangling coming from like the dryer portion.
Okay. Can we?
So the lint.
Yeah, the lint trap.
Want to check the lint trap?
Mhm.
All right. The lint trap feels heavier than normal, and as you pull it out, you feel something rolling around inside it. You open it to find a small, smooth battery.
Let's put it in the clock.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You take the battery to the sink, and sure enough, it fits in the clock.
Okay.
The clock comes to life. The minute and the hour hands are not going, but the second hand is. The second hand judders to life, sort of. It was sitting on the 6, and it flickers half-heartedly up to the 7, and then it falls back down to the 6. Up to the 7, then back down to the 6. And then
6,
it goes
7.
backwards all the way around to the 7 again. And it just seems to keep repeating that pattern. What a strange clock.
So is it 676 the code?
You try that and
Or
it doesn't
7?
work.
And it's not 767.
There's no combination of 7s, 6s, and 7s.
Is
Okay.
that the combination for the shower handle? Like the turn it once clockwise, turn it once counterclockwise, once clockwise.
Mhm.
Because I don't want to have to make y'all say like you turn it like 1/30th and then 1/30th, I will say that you do in fact get it to turn back on.
Okay. Can we water the plant then?
Sure. You put the plant inside the bathtub, start the shower, and boiling hot water falls onto the plant. It is now just a suffering plant.
Poor plant.
You remember the note. The plant must be
5 minutes.
watered at exactly 104 degrees. This is certainly more than 104 degrees. This
We
is-
wait for the 5 minutes
Yeah.
How do you time 5 minutes?
using the
We need our 20 seconds of perfect
yeah.
temperature.
Well, if you leave the plant in there for much longer, you're pretty sure it's just going to straight up die because that is, in fact, boiling water.
Well, we take the plant out and we leave the water running for 5 minutes, and then there's a 20-second window, and we stick the plant back in water in the 20-second perfection window.
Short of you sticking your arm in the boiling water, the 212-degree water, because that is, I think, where it boils. We do
Heather,
not have the insurance to kill or smash the plant, Izzy. We did it last time. So,
there's the 2 sand timers. So
there are the 2 sand timers. One is a 3-minute timer, and one is a 7-minute timer.
Okay, so we use those timers then.
I want to know how you use a 3-minute timer and a 7
I don't know.
We guesstimate. We know.
to time exactly 5 minutes.
Know that there's 4 minutes left after, and then we just count a minute.
Yeah. Go
You're
1
gonna
Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
You try this, and apparently your Mississippis are a little slow because the next time you see the water, the steam is cleared from the entire bathroom, and you're assuming that it is now just freezing cold water. You check it,
And
and
we mix the water. What about the water in the tub? It should, between the
the
steaming
length
hot.
of time you need to find, David, is 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Ay.
7-minute timer and a 3-minute timer. This is probably the most complicated portion of this entire
Is
thing.
the shower super important, or
The shower is solving the shower riddle is integral to getting out.
Of course it is.
They swiped right on this Tinder date, potentially imbibed a little too much alcohol, and was like, yeah, it's fine. We can go back to this guy's house.
All 3 of us collectively.
Right.
It was a group date, but y'all weren't aware that there weren't another 2 guys on this date.
Because Alex ate them because he's Hannibal Lecter.
And we can't use the not working clock to time 5 minutes. Either.
Just stand till your skin boils off. Okay.
Come on, David, we're counting on you.
You're
You
using
got
your
nothing.
lifeline. Your lifeline is David.
We're calling in our lifeline. All right, I feel like the timers have some sort of significance. But
But you have significance with the shower, though. It
yeah.
could be significant for a different part.
I will tell you that the timers are in fact significant to the shower. You will use them to time out the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But how?
So one of you is there with the plant. One of you's like at the faucet ready to go, and the other one is trying to figure out these timers.
I vote Robin figures out the timer.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Yeah, we'll have to do some weird math with the timers in order to figure out
Mm-hmm.
the 7-minute timer 2 times, the 3 times. The difference by 5 minutes.
Okay, let's do what Lynn said.
Yeah, y'all do what Lynn says, and with the coordination of the 3 of you, one of you calls out time, and then you, for 20 seconds, put that plant in that water
Finally.
and take it out before it gets ice cold again. And the plant blooms, and out of the bud falls a key.
Would you mind?
Good work, Lynn.
Well done, Lynn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try to unlock the cabinet.
We're gonna have to open up so many drawers.
These drawers are just for effect. There's actually just 2.
It's one of those fake things where you just pull it and it opens, but
Yeah.
it looks like drawers.
Only one. Yeah, only one actually pulls out.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so let me scroll because this is entertaining. Okay, cabinet under sink using key. Boom. This is where the bathroom supplies are kept. On the right, you see 2 full toilet paper rolls, and on the left is a magazine. Which magazine? Jugs.
Of course.
Guessing it's not a catalog for water jugs.
I mean, you can open it and see.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Who
All
wants
right.
some boobs?
You open jugs, and sure enough,
Oh,
it
it's
is
actually
pictures of jugs.
Love
I
it.
did have a lot of fun
Really
trying to
into it.
find pictures of jugs for the jugs vacuum.
So good. Is there anything like written on the toilet paper?
Ew, is it sticky?
It's literally just
Izzy,
pictures of jugs, Izzy.
Ew.
Like quite literally, even in the write-up, it says it's literally pictures of like different types of jugs, not
Ugh.
so
All right.
it's written in.
And there's nothing with the toilet paper?
Yes, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay.
Okay.
Inside you see a note. The note is in a completely different hand. It is far more like creepily neat, and it says soon, but I believe in a sporting chance. The rug, the sum of my meds. Not that I've been taking them. Guys, take your meds. It's really important. These are experts. I'm just saying. And the wings. Enjoy your final moments.
No.
Don't kink shame them for their jugs.
There's sticky jugs.
You know what? It's fine.
Everyone's got their thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so the wings are on the poster, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
And some of the meds would be 92,
Yep.
and the rug is either 6 or 9. But I don't know how the wings would apply to like 6 and 92 or 9 and 92.
There's what, 4 wings on that?
Yeah.
Or it's just 2.
Can we look at the poster again?
There you go.
Yeah, that's a moth. There's nothing like written on the poster in the wings or any sort of.
Nope, it's just quite literally the movie poster of The Silence of the Lambs.
Okay. So that note mentioned the meds, and the number was they got $8 and change, paid supposedly 92. They gave $100 initially.
Wait, it said some, right?
Yes,
The sum of
SUM some.
Mm.
Isn't that the answer to a subtraction problem, or is it the answer to an addition problem?
Some is
Addition.
Addition.
It's addition.
different.
So
Okay, so it said the sum of what?
The sum of my meds.
Sum of the meds.
Yeah, so it said the rug, the sum of my meds, and the wings.
If we add the numbers together, it's 11. I mean, we could add them again then, and it would be 2.
Mhm.
You notice that you still have not opened the top cabinets.
The top cabinets of what?
the one with the 3
Yeah,
digits.
The ones above.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so you're missing like an entire thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Sum of the meds. 9 plus 2.
Yeah. So that'd be 11.
So that note was about the door then, not about the.
Yeah, because then that could be
Yeah.
6,
So you
9.
can assume that that note was written by Alex,
Mm-hmm.
as the handwriting is different from the other 3.
And then the wings.
David, where are you at? Lynn.
We're just like, help.
So we still need the 3-digit one.
Yeah, you still need the combo to get into the top cabinets.
So did we think that whatever that note was from Alex is for the door rather than for that combination on the cabinet?
All it says is pharmacy, David. So currently, but they do not have a list of medications. So y'all have not figured out the code for the cabinet. I do know that Heather was very close to figuring out how to get that earlier when y'all were tinkering with the shower, if that gives you any help.
What did you say, Heather?
Come on.
If I know.
Someone watch the replay.
I don't know what I was saying.
You know,
Something
I just
about-
say words.
Were you talking about the money?
I was saying no. I think I was saying about the timers again, but about like adding them together or subtracting them. But I did it differently than Lynn. I was saying about
Oh yeah, use the
You
clock.
don't.
you had
You don't
7
need the
minutes and
timers
you took away the 3, you'd have 4 minutes, and then you could just
Nope, that was not what I was talking about.
nope.
Okay.
You're done with the timers.
Okay.
We
Okay,
were looking
what
at
else
the
was I
sink,
talking about? Nothing.
we were looking at the sink though, right before that.
Mhm. Okay, so we're not using so the numbers we're not using are like the 104 degrees, 5 minutes, 20 seconds, 7 minutes, 3 minutes. Like we're not using anything that has to do with the
Right.
shower.
That was to get you the key to get underneath the sink.
So the only thing that we have left is that receipt as far as numbers and the number on the mat.
Correct.
But the mat seems to have to do with the door and
Yeah.
not the cabinet.
Because it's probably like
The
90611 and then the number of the wings or something with the wings.
It says I believe in a sporting chant, the rug, the sum of my meds, and the wings. Enjoy your final moments.
Okay, can you show us the dirty laundry again?
You have 2 50-cent pieces, a 5 and 2 ones, and a receipt. The only things you can read out is it says receipt pharmacy, paid 100, and then change, but like it's faded out, so you can't see what the change was.
So that's what we get for the sum of my meds.
And it's not 511,
Correct.
and it's not 252.
Correct.
Is it 108?
Nope.
What was the clock doing again? Because maybe it's the clock that has to do with the.
The clock was how we got the
Oh, right.
left, right.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
When we asked about the
Slightly
numbers
counter,
on the
slightly
clock,
counter,
she said
slightly
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And then
numbers
when you turned on the oh my god, the shower, boiling water, and then 20 minutes later, or 5 minutes later, sorry, freezing cold water. But boiling water,
520?
boiling water creates steam. Cough, cough, cough.
Yeah, okay. I did say about that. Yes.
You did say about that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So was there something on the mirror?
Do you turn on the shower again?
Yes.
Yeah.
You turn on the shower again, and where in the heckin' doodads did I put the mirror click? Oh no. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where is it? No, that's not it.
It's not on the mirror?
It is on the mirror. I just can't figure out how to get to my mirror. I think that one I forgot to connect.
No, I mean like your clicky thing is on the mirror.
It's not on the mirror. Which one was close to it? Nope, that's not close to it. Go back here. No. Gosh darn it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I don't want to accidentally reveal something. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
You're so smart, Heather.
Thank you.
I was just like, I don't know.
Okay.
Start with the numbers.
You see that there was like a fogged imprint on the mirror as if during the shower someone wrote on it 818.
Okay, so let's do that.
All right.
Let's try that number.
What?
You try 818 and it opens.
Simple math.
As expected, inside you see several bottles of medicine, since it is a medicine cabinet. But you also see a small flashlight. Examining it closely, you notice that it's a black light flashlight.
That seems like a bad idea.
Especially in this bathroom.
Killer bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
But You check the bottles carefully. You see each one of them has a different name and also a price label stuck to them. All the bottles are relatively full. The medicine bottles read as follows. They're all right there on the screen.
Okay, all of them added together is 175.
Mm-hmm. But they have numbers next to the names.
Yeah.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Is someone adding those?
Yeah.
Okay.
That equals 117.
Okay.
What do we want to shine the black light on? The poster?
Everything.
What do you want to shine the black light on?
On the wings of the...
I feel like
the
it's
idea of the poster. And the
poster.
I mean, you shine it on the poster and like the white parts glow because white things glow in black light, and that's about it.
Okay. What about on the medicine?
You shine it on the medicine, and it once again the white labels glow, and that's about it.
What about the receipt?
You can kind of see through the receipt, but like no.
What about the
No
note?
consequence.
Drugs.
You have drugs.
Yes.
Definitely gonna light up.
I know.
All right. You shine it on the copy of Jugs, and you notice that on this page right here, you see a letter on the bottom corner that says "you." Do you keep just flipping through Jugs with the black light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to my my entertaining hard work, y'all. Is a lot of pictures of Jugs.
I love it.
Does it matter what order these are in, or do we have to?
You keep flipping. You see the first one is U, the next one is N. You flip to the next two pages. You see a D and then an E, and then the last pages are an R and then an X or a plus sign.
All right, so under plus or X. Like the battery? That can't be right.
Didn't mean the rug?
It could mean the rug, but we already found the rug, so probably, so maybe not.
Under.
I was kidding.
Under.
What about under the poster?
It's just wall under the poster.
The black
Well,
light.
Under plus.
What did his note say again? Because he said something about the sum, so I'm gonna guess that that's maybe it has to.
Some of his meds.
I'm gonna say because I edited this and didn't realize that sum and plus are related. That those two things are not related.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The receipt we can't really read. It just says pharmacy and then
$100.
Paid 100 and then change, and you can't read what it says for change. So presumably, the receipt from the pharmacy, everything was less than $100.
Mm-hmm. Under.
We go back to the full.
Go back to the what?
Like the full view.
Yep.
Under X or plus.
Can you click on the door?
I can click on the door after you solve the door.
Oh.
What kind of keypad is it? Is it letters or is it numbers?
No, it's actually just numbers this time. I remembered. I was like, okay, everything is just numbers this time.
Wasn't there? But yes, the cash was in the pockets of the jeans, and it was
There's the exact money and the receipt.
Yeah.
So it's 2 50-cent pieces of 5, 2 ones, and then the receipt. And that's the only thing that was found inside the dirty clothes of the laundry hamper.
Okay, go back to the medicine, please.
It's like, were there plus signs on some of the plus signs? Or
Right.
There we go.
Can you lift any of the medicine or no?
I mean, yeah, you literally pick them up out of the medicine cabinet.
But there's nothing underneath them.
So the total of these here, what did we say it was? 145?
175.
175 for the money and 117 for the medicine numbers.
Okay, so there's more drugs here than what was paid.
Mhm.
You think back to the note you found inside the toilet.
What did that one say?
Alex, okay, you've made your point. My reason for leaving was stupid, but that is no reason to keep my medicine from me. This is serious. I literally need some of it to live, and you're stashing them away in your bathroom. I will sue you if I have to.
So some of it's hers and some of it's his.
Yeah. So if you paid 92,
It's not a stain on the jeans. I just looked for a pair of blue jeans in Canva. All of you found what you needed to with the clothes.
so the meds that he paid for were $92, right? And then, but the meds here equal 175. So maybe we can figure out, because what's that, 123? So maybe we figure out which combination of meds equals 123 to figure out which ones aren't his.
Or 92 was his.
Or we can just figure out which one is 92. Maybe.
Yeah, because he spent $92.
Mm-hmm.
We assume. Megan hasn't confirmed that, which makes me wonder
is
if we're right on it or not.
I will
But we wouldn't know if we were stuck.
What,
Sorry.
Megan?
I said I will confirm that y'all are correct. Yes.
All
Okay. So what equals 92?
Math time.
We're mathing.
I told you this one is big numbers based. I mean, I will say y'all are doing this one like way faster than you did the dentist one.
It's me.
46, 19, 27.
46, 19, 27. Okay, wait. So
Good work, team.
19, 27. So that's 46, 19. Okay, so that equals 92.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's the Serotane, Firminon, and Aromax
that must be
that are hers. Okay, and there's number, maybe we add those numbers, the 55, 24, and 19 together.
10, 8, 1, and then 55, 24, 19. I mean, is the door? I mean, it's probably not 10, 8, 1.
Did y'all say which ones did y'all say?
That are hers, that we think? The Serotane, Firminon, and Aromax?
That are hers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we somehow need a 4-digit number.
Okay, so what are we saying? So we're saying the sum of his meds was 92, right?
Yeah.
So 6, 92, and 4 is not it?
It says the rug, the sum of my meds, and the wings. That is not it. Sorry, I had to remind myself of what the order was. So, no.
I'm sorry. Oh, it was 6, the sum of my meds. I actually wonder if the sum of the meds is 10 plus 8 plus 1, which would actually be
Yeah. So
19.
6, 19, 4?
4.
Nope.
What about 9, 19, 4?
You put in on the door code 9194, and it opens only a little bit because he chained it up.
Oh.
Well then.
So, oh no.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Sad noise. Bum, bum.
You remember the jugs that says under plus?
I'm guessing it's that plus sign on the ground.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Plus sign now.
literally had to have two separate ones. Otherwise, I'm like, there's really no way.
That's funny.
So yeah, you move the wastebasket, and it seems that the wastebasket had protected that little plus sign from getting dirty. So why did I make this little clicky thing so small? Megan, not your brightest. It's fine. I can just do this. Underneath, you jiggle one of the tiles free, and you find a pair of bolt cutters.
Love that for us.
Nice.
Let's use
Definitely.
those.
Let's use those. You use the bolt cutters, and you escaped.
Yes.
That's
Not today.
faster.
When you open the door the rest of the way and sprint out of the bathroom, the hallway, out of the whole apartment, you didn't hear anybody chasing you. You don't even stop to breathe until you're several blocks away, gasping for air, shuddering as you imagine what might have become of you if you hadn't escaped. Oh, but then
Oh god.
a worrisome thought hits you. You didn't tell Alex where you live, did you? No, surely not. But maybe you should buy a few extra locks just in case.
I'm moving. Forget that.
There's no extra locks. I am gone. Terminating this lease.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all did it.
Yay.
Y'all did this one in like 45 minutes.
I can't believe it.
We really needed Lynn. Lynn came in.
Yeah, for real.
Clutch.
I
Honestly.
think without Lynn's help, I don't think we would have figured it out.
We would still be right where we were.
Yeah, I figured since you were like, I'm gonna relate the clock to the knobs, I wasn't gonna make you say it, but it literally is. You move the knobs 1/12 or 30 degrees clockwise, 1/12 counterclockwise, 1/12 clockwise, and then one revolution counterclockwise. And I'm like, because I love y'all, I'll just say since
my
you
God.
moved to the clock, that's good enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would have just done the percentages. I would have just said a 12th, a 12th, a 12th, and
I was like, no, you're good. You said you matched the clock, and I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah.
We have these sand timers. We're fine.
yeah, the sand timer one was hard.
We appreciate you.
Lynn to the rescue on that one.
And then Heather came in clutch with steam.
Yeah.
I only knew that because I've been doing that since I was a small child. Writing this team and waiting for the next person to see it.
But
Yes,
yay.
Lynn.
So there was your deadly blind date, y'all.
I love it.
That was not bad. That was not bad.
Glad I don't have to online date after that.
Oh, I know. Thank goodness that JT and I started dating way before everything was done in the apps because
I've definitely been on a few Tinder dates before Spouse was so lovingly thrown at me by my friends that I have bad taste in men. And yeah, I always met them with my own car and did not drink any alcohol. But in a public place, I was in my own car. And if it was sketch, I was like, bye. I also told at least one friend exactly where I was going to be at the time I was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Safety, y'all.
Yeah. Safety over politeness any day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've definitely had a few guys that were like, oh, I'll pick you up. I'm like, no, I'm good. I will drive myself there. Stranger danger.
So since we are here, my brother just sent me a text message from his girlfriend. It says, and his girlfriend said, can you please ask your sister what her suggestion is for a book to read on vacation, something lighthearted but entertaining, maybe about a group of women. Either that or good drama.
Do they want something with any smut in it?
Yeah, so yeah, do they want romance or?
Because Well Met would be really cute, and that one's like sisters.
Okay. And that one's a little bit nerdy.
Yeah. Well Met's I read the second one after Well Met and then never finished the series because it was so bad, but Well Met is still one of my favorite books.
I mean,
I like
any of the Emily Henry books are.
Yeah, Emily Henry.
reads.
You will cry though with the.
I know that's true. Emily Henry does have
Not book lovers. Beach read.
yeah, beach read.
People
Wow.
Leaving on Vacation isn't super sad.
I would probably vote for In a Jam by Kate.
I would,
Kelly.
yeah, that's what I was saying. If they want smut, like In a Jam is good. I just.
Oh, what has friend group? I'm trying to think of like a friend group one.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a friend group in there, but I wouldn't like.
The only friend group one I can think of is Penny Reed, and I don't want to recommend people Penny Reed.
Yeah. So I know I've read them before, and I like friend groups. Like they're, if Kennedy Ryan's books weren't so sad,
Yeah,
I love
right.
her friendships in her books. Like
Yeah.
whatchamacallit.
Like Only for a Week is about friends, but it's also super smutty. So
It is super smutty. That might be a little. That's true. That one does have a good friend group.
See, I'm looking at like my bookshelf.
I know, like,
Because I was like, I like things with like girl power, girlfriend groups. I just don't know.
yeah. And there's not as many. Like, I wish there were more. But I just remember loving the friend group in Kennedy Ryan's latest book that the name is blanking on me. I loved the friendships, but it's just so sad, and she wants something lighthearted.
the Kimberly Lemming books are lighthearted and they kind of form a monster.
I mean, I have the Brown sisters books. They're sisters, not friends, but still they have like some fun dynamics in them.
Yeah, but there's also a little bit of drama is okay, but friend group.
Let me see. Going through my
Yeah, I'm like sliding through my Goodreads.
I know, me too. I mean, the Love Light Farm series, that's not very summery though.
I was like, yeah, book one's a Christmas tree.
But the friend group in it is good. Friend group. That makes me feel like we need to start looking for books that is more
the Rock Chicks.
rock.
Yeah.
The Rock Chicks series by
Kristen Ashley.
Ashley.
Mm.
That one has a lot of like girlfriends in it.
It's kind of like
And it's
lighthearted romantic suspense.
yeah, it's like lighthearted romantic suspense.
It's not really beachy.
I mean, I would read it in the summertime, like on vacation. So it's not like on a beach, but it is definitely like that's the mood that I would be in because there's very little angst in them. Most of the drama comes from the romantic suspense part, and even then, it's not like super dramatic.
Two Wrongs Make a Right was set in fall, right? By Chloe Lees.
I think that was fallish.
Yeah.
Pucked.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'll start with that.
I'm literally just like going through my Goodreads.
And like
right now.
the girlfriend group in that one doesn't really form until in the middle of the.
That's true. I mean, you do have a couple like girlfriends in it to start with.
Yeah. Like there are sister books, but I'm surprised at how many, because I love female friendships and books, and I kind of always take note of them because I like them so much. But this is just reminding me how few there are.
Every single one I've read, besides Rock Chicks, I think every single one I've read is sisters, not friends.
Yeah, exactly.
All I read are super heavy on the smut too, so I'm like.
Yeah, I also read a lot of very smutty books.
Same.
I either read smut or I read like cozy mysteries.
Well, I'm sure I'll think of some.
I have now entered Ice Planet Barbarians, so I think we're probably not going to find anything else in my stuff.
If she wants something historical, the Wisteria Society by India Holton is super lighthearted, and there's a bunch of found family friendship groups that are formed in that one.
Okay. Who is that by?
India Holton.
India Holton. Okay.
Would y'all count Love and Other Disasters as a beachy read?
I don't know if I've read that.
You could also do it's Tessa Bailey, so it's going to be again
Light.
But It Happened One Summer is always a
Yeah.
easy one to default to.
I haven't read that one, so I didn't even think about that one.
I actually read Carly Fortune's 2 books recently, and I really liked them. Those are summary, but there's
Carly
not really
Fortune?
girl. Yeah, there's not really a girl group in them.
Yeah, I feel like
Is it Carly with a C?
Yeah,
reading a book about a group of women makes me think more about just contemporary fiction rather than
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm trying to.
Like,
yeah.
I don't read a lot of chick lit, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I occasionally do, but that's why Carly Fortune, because Carly Fortune borders. She's in the middle, and then Catherine Center is another one who I read a lot of, but I don't know that any of her books have.
I wouldn't count her books as.
Like, I love Leah Lewis's books, which are contemporary, but they make me cry.
Oh yeah,
Granted, it's like a happy cry, but they still have like heavier
heavier themes.
I'm like, I want to read them on a beach, just sit there.
Right.
I will say that I literally just Googled chick lit books, and Emily Henry is the first one that comes up.
Yeah. I feel
They're
like
like
that's the easiest one to.
Mm-hmm.
Style A for Aunties by Jesse Q. Sutanto.
Oh, that one's
Is
fun.
what I would recommend for the beach, but it's like their family. You're not following.
Oh, your Carly Fortune also popped up on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Every summer after popped up on this list as well.
What's Style A for Aunties about?
She kind of accidentally kills her blind date, and then they have a wedding,
Very on topic.
wedding business at the resort the next day, and the body gets shipped to the wedding, and it's just shenanigan after shenanigan
It's really
as
funny.
her aunts and mother try and help her hide this body, and just the most ridiculous things happen. And of course, her like college sweetheart is running the resort and is like clocking her while she's trying to help this wedding. And it just gets more and more and more ridiculous. And I laughed so many times through that book. It was so hilarious. As far as romance goes, it's literally like 2 conversations. I always loved you. Kiss.
No.
Yeah, like there's not like a lot of romance or anything, but it was a hilarious book.
This person also recommended Ellen Hildebrand. I'm like, oh yeah, her books are also very chick
I
lit.
haven't read it, but there's the other one that came, the Finley Donovan ones. I know
Those are so funny. I read the first one and I laughed constantly through it. Oh, Part of Your Role is also on this Rex list.
I feel like Alexis Hall has great friend groups. I love Alexis's friends, but then he also has some really heavy stuff in his book.
So Finley Donovan is Killing It is also on this list. So apparently we're like on track based on random blogs. Emily Griffin is also on this list.
I don't think I've read anything by Emily Griffin.
Yeah. It's firmly in fiction, so I'm like not attracted to it. But it's popular.
Fiction.
Oh, Mary McFarlane also does write a lot of chick lit, quote unquote.
Which is why I haven't read any of them.
They're actually pretty good, I will say. I've read a couple.
I love all the premises, but I never end up picking them up because I'm like, oh, they're not that romancy. Yeah, I was like, they're pretty good. I enjoy every once in a while. I just have to be really in the mood for like a women's fiction novel.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Jen DeLuca would be pretty good too. Those are all summery.
Yeah. Ren fairs happen in the summer and in the fall. Because I know the Waxahachie one, I think, ended in like June, and the big one in Houston starts in like September. So. I'm just going through people's list. I'm just judging people now based on what they. There's more: Catherine Center, Ellen Hildebrand, Jenny Colgan, Sophie Kinsella.
Yeah, Much Ado About You by Samantha Young is like a contemporary-ish one. I don't even know if there was any open door.
It's about Much Ado About Nothing.
It is. It's the heroine goes to the UK and she like needs a fresh start, and she starts working at this bookstore called Much Ado About You or Much Ado About Something, and she falls in love with like a small town farmer. It's like very Hallmark-esque, where it's like I'm gonna get my life and I'm gonna marry a small town farmer.
Beth O'Leary is also good, and then the newer Christina Laurens are not as spicy, so
Oh yeah,
so those ones will probably be lighter as well. You could do the Unhoneymooners. That one has more of a family aspect, but it's still funny.
Mm-hmm. I like the Unhoneymooners.
And it's closed door.
Dun, dun, dun. Zenny by Rebecca Weatherspoon has a really good friend group, even though they're not on page a lot.
I didn't read that one. I read the Buff
Rafe.
Mail Nanny or Rafe, yeah.
I liked Zenny better.
I haven't read
Alicia Rye's new book, Partners in Crime, is supposed to be that kind of vibe, I think, but I don't know how spicy or steamy
I
it is.
liked the other series, the Right Swipe series, but it got like a little heavy in parts.
Yeah.
I liked The Right Swipe. I didn't love Partners in Crime. I wanted to like it, but I didn't love it as much.
I didn't read it.
Yeah, I didn't read it, but I know it was kind of like supposed to be that type of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these like I read so long ago that I was like, the older Taylor Jenkins reads are
Oh yeah.
a little bit more contemporary-esque. Some of them are really sad though, so choose lightly or choose from correctly.
The Seaside Cafe Mysteries, Live and Let Chai, is a cozy mystery series on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super cute and like friendships and stuff. This like lady moves to this like small beach town and opens up like a tea shop for like iced teas because they're on the beach.
Stop. That's so cute.
Yeah, I loved it. It was I read the first two, and I think I read it when they started releasing them. And now there's like up to 7, so I need to catch up, but it's cute. The first one's Live and Let Chai. The second one is No Good Tea Goes Unpunished. Just good puns.
I
That one's
love mystery titles.
I know.
So
Cozy mystery titles are great.
They're the best. They're my favorite. Yeah, so that one would be good in summary.
Yeah, I'm out of ideas now. I think that's all the books I've ever read. That's it.
Vampire Knitting Club, which is not summary, but it is fun. I think I
I've
read the
tried
first
to trade books too, because I don't know what they're. I don't know if they have KU or anything, so I didn't look at any of those.
I'm not a beach read person.
Me neither.
Just like it doesn't do anything for me. So
I'm a mood read person. Right now, though, I'm on a podcast kick, which means I'm reading a lot of nonfictions that are not biographies. So I just finished Cultish. Brie, I loved it.
Wasn't it great?
Yes.
It made me want to know all about the different cults that I was talking about.
Same. I also am currently in the middle of Pandora's Jar, which basically this lady who studied Greek mythology like in college, she goes through like different Greek myths and how in modern day we make the woman the villain, but like what's the actual story.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just went over
I feel like I have that book.
Oedipus Rex, and was kind of like, here's the different interpretations that like archaeologists have like literally found like papers of. So they had like Euripides' version of Oedipus and Sophocles' version of Oedipus, and then like even earlier times they found like in some mummy's tomb they literally like packed the tomb with papyrus that had another person's version of Oedipus in it, so they were like able to like take it out and like translate it, and it's really interesting. So highly recommend Pandora's Jar. The first one was about Pandora and how we translated it into box, but it's actually closer translated into jar.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a lot easier to accidentally open a jar than it is to accidentally open a box.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very cool. Highly recommend that one.
Interesting.
If you want a podcast like nonfictions, I'm probably just going to make like a list, and maybe I'll actually make a video, who knows, of just podcast nonfiction.
Who knows?
I think
Look, after reading Cultish, I was like, I could make a podcast about cults and like their messaging, because that's literally what my like 10-year graduate school degree about was media messaging and rhetoric.
Yeah. So you
I was
must
like,
have loved that back then.
Yeah.
It was just so cool how she drew all the parallels between like
Mhm.
something lighthearted like Orange Theory or something, but then
Yeah.
kind of related it back to cults. Like they use the same language.
They do. I mean, it's the messaging that sells. It's why brands, like big companies, really want brand loyalty. So they use
Right.
people you trust as their like the
Right.
faces, and
Well, they want to build community and everything too.
Yeah.
Like you want there
they
to
want
be
brand loyalty. They want basically for you to not even think about why you prefer Nike over any other sporting brand.
It's why when you
I mean,
start that company and they're like, we're a family here, you know to run.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like really big into healthy company culture, and I've noticed from my many job interviews that I have had, any company that mentions culture being a big thing, run.
Yeah.
Because they're seeing MLM.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I want a good company culture, but I've noticed if that's one of your like top 2 things that you tell me that is great in your company, it means you want to take advantage of me.
Yeah, I was like, that means that all the employees are overworked.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the MLM ones that I interviewed with while I was waiting for my second interview, they literally had a break room that they were doing like the cha-cha slide. It was very strange.
That is
Mistakes have been made.
I was like, what? It's 9 a.m. What is happening? You're like, I just hear the wobble coming from one of the like side rooms. And I'm just like, what is going on? And they're like, we're getting hyped up for the day. And I'm like, okay.
That's so staged. Like it just so happened to be when you were there. I hate
So
it.
weird.
Hi.
I do this every day because God, no.
Hey.
Yeah, that sounds like forced togetherness. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all sales. Like literally, they're like, we want you to work for $30 a day. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Hard pass.
As fun as it would be to work for $30 a day, I could substitute teach somewhere and make $120 a day, which is still not a lot, but it is a good deal more than $30 a day.
Yeah.
$30.
Like I make more than that in an hour.
I've never made more than that in an hour, and I have a master's degree.
It's just
So,
because of the I'm in at
yeah, your
yeah.
spouse also makes significantly more than $30 an hour, but he has a PhD in electrical engineering. So
yeah, I got my EE too, but I stopped after the one.
he just really loves research, so he kept going. He was just like, I want to keep researching, and now he's in an applied job, and he's like, I think I want to go back to research because I don't like building and applying. I like researching.
I'm in research now. I just didn't go for the PhD part.
That's fair. It saved you tens of thousands of dollars
and many years of my life.
and many years of your life. I went for the PhD. I did my 5 years of PhD work. I just never got my dissertation. So that was a fun waste of 5 years. So now I get to put nothing on my resume, or I put ABD, which is all but dissertation, because I passed my qualifying exams. I just never wrote the dissertation.
I am the only one on all the publications. I have nothing after my name. It's like PhD, Robin.
Hi.
I'm not
Hi.
Hi.
It's Minnie.
How are you?
It's Minnie. How are you?
Hi, Slee. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks.
Anything else to say to them? Uh-oh. Someone's coming to get you.
Yes, but bye.
Like, Robin has a baby with her too.
Yeah.
Little kitty cat. I locked my child out, i.e. my doggo, because he will just walk like in and out of my room, but you can hear his clicky nails on our fake wood floors. So I'm like, it sounds like high heels constantly just like running back and forth. I need to not let you in here. If anyone is still here, since we're just like chatting, the next live show will be September, I think 14th. Thursday, September 14th. Potentially same time, but I might push it back an hour. It's looking like we will have 3 entirely new guests, so stay tuned for that.
You can't announce who it is.
Potentially it will be Morgan from Lovely Reading, maybe Bethany from Bethany's Books and Things / Thany Reads, I think is what Bethany says now. And I'm not sure about my third person yet.
Let's see if they can beat our time.
I'm hoping it's Ray from Bookmark Chronicles, but she said school starts around that time, so she's not sure yet.
Yeah. I love Ray.
Me too.
I love all of them. I love all the people that you said.
So we will see, hopefully. If not, then you might see one of these people or one of my people from last time as my oh god, please help me backups.
Yes.
You know, I'm always up for it, and I think Izzy and May said they would do it again too.
Yeah, these are fun, so I'm gonna keep doing them once a month.
They are fun, and I'm glad that you're doing them.
Yeah,
They're
It's
a
a
fun,
good
like
idea.
different live show.
Thank you.
It's different than all the other live shows.
Yeah.
That's also a thing I would never do on my own. But like,
Yeah.
you know, if you put the whole thing together and are like, "Do you want to do it?" I'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I was like, I like
Exactly.
that. It takes a while, but like I think it's fun to get that like visual in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the visuals. They're so great.
They're
Thank
so
you.
fun. The jugs still kill me.
The jokes.
We were so scared of the black light. We're like, ooh.
Let's only turn this on when we figure out what it's for.
Oh my God.
But all right, before we blather on for the next 2 hours, because I know we will, say bye,
Yeah.
guys. See y'all
Bye,
next
everybody.
month. Maybe before then, if I decide to post things. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Most likely not, unless it's a live, because that's all I do are live shows. But
Right.
It's fine.
thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.